Hey, people! Right to what? MEA is treating me pretty good right now. Redlex, the last patch was a good one.
Well,
Welcome to patch 106. Of course, there's still bugs and problems, but this was a massive step in the right direction.
with special guest, me. I can play.
Well, you can put your own definition of special on there, I'm sure.
Yeah. PG stream, PG.
You're on the wrong channel.
Gotta be nice to me on stream.
I don't know who told you that, because they are not looking out for your best interests.
Red will. No, wait, not Red. Ronick. Ronick's my boy. Me and him have got a thing.
Oh, who's this interesting fellow? That's a new character, that's who that is.
Who's hosting?
Have a guess. Go on, just one wild one.
Oh, I know you're hosting. I mean, are you hosting now?
I'm about to, yeah, setting it up.
You know, watching the stream, it lags behind maybe 15 seconds.
I forget what I set it to.
I can't get the stream up just yet because my phone's dead. I'm pretty much just listening to music on it.
What's that, the Hornet's the new meta?
Yeah, it's meant to be. It was decent when I was using it.
I will definitely check that out then. Been enjoying my, well, let's just say this bad boy here is pretty damn good. Nom, 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 nom.
The Hornet may be the new meta, possibly, but I don't know. The Shadow is pretty sweet. Can't
Yeah, the
pierce,
Shadow's
it's pretty
fun.
sweet.
Shadow's good. Wish you could pierce. Got some interesting stuff to talk about with the piercing and stuff with this character. So let me just get a game going. Now, what you're about to witness, which is actually special, is that I'm going to go ahead and invite Palmer into the game. And he should stay in the game. That alone makes this like one of the best patches ever.
But I don't have half as many stuff as you guys, so can I sue?
That comes naturally with not being able to play. Yeah. But you can now. One is pretty good. I'm using it on my Solarian Architect. I end up with at least a bronze weak point medal most games. Okay. I will definitely have a look at the Hornet. I'm happy to play with more guns. Variety is the spice of life, especially when you're just fighting
Weak points off host.
Horde mode over and over again. Shadow is great. The Shadow is a good gun.
I'm using the Shadow my Architect. Role playing and awesome gun.
So,
I think I might put the Lynette on him. I haven't got round to testing that yet.
it's Wham.
Right then.
I auto-generated a playlist and it's full of Wham.
You don't know who Wham is? Oh.
No.
It's like you said, oh, why is Queen playing? It's like you shouldn't complain about Queen playing.
No, I don't.
You complained about Queen? I'm going to have to ask
No,
you to
I
leave
said-
now. So much for seeing
I didn't
Dylan play.
complain. I auto-generated a playlist and it goes off the videos I watch, but I only watch gaming videos on this channel. So I got Queen and I was like, why is it playing? But then I'm not complaining. Queen is okay.
Okay? Oh, they're nice, my friend. They're nice.
Don't stop me now. Just started playing.
Well, we're going to stop you there.
Gonna stop you there, buddy. What shall I use? No, I ain't gonna save those bad boys.
He could be having a ball, but...
I should actually have quite a few shotgun rail arms, considering the shotguns have not been good for a while. Yeah, let's go ahead and just treat myself to that. So, let's take a look at the Turian Agent, one of the weirdest infiltrators I have ever come across, honestly. I was initially really excited by the idea of an infiltrator with what is basically the new, let's call it Hunter Mode Light, because we all know Hunter Mode was sick. But the flamethrower was a very odd choice, like a very odd choice, both from just like a lore standpoint and a gameplay one. I mean, what is stealthy about a flamethrower? There's nothing stealthy about a flamethrower, and also flamethrower is a move that requires you to put yourself out there, and that just seems like a bad mix for what is the glass cannon of all the classes.
Oh, the architect is sweet after the patch, though. He is.
The architect is absolutely amazing. I'll do a little talking about that shortly. Don't bear with me. So let's play a bit of this.
You have to refer to him as Monty, though. My one wish.
I will. He's Patsy, my one. So what you can't, even though like flamethrower is like a weird choice for an infiltrator, there's just so many boosts to power damage that a flamethrower build of this guy is just going to be incredible. There's no doubt about it. But at the same time, it's not going to be too original. Considering like the Krogan's already amazing with flamethrower, the fact that I can just cloak and flat cannon and flame everything, it just feels better. It fits better. So I've decided I'm going to do a visor build with this guy just because it's different, and the visor's also not particularly good. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I can't fathom why it's on a duration when something like Annihilation Field isn't. This thing just keeps dropping off, and I keep losing track of it. It's got the potential to be great. What I do love is the fact that, of course, now I can just clock enemies all over the place. This is really useful, especially when you're working with this game's bloody radar. It just lets you know exactly where the enemy are on the map as soon as you get close to them. And the piercing, big fan of the extra piercing. I thought I was onto something earlier. I thought, ooh, look, I can actually equip the Vanquisher on this guy. And use his visor, and I can actually make the Vanquisher pierce. And I was very excited about that until I tested it with the Shadow and found that wasn't the case. And I was like, okay, what's going on here? Turns out the piercing mod just works on the Vanquisher now, and the Raptor, by the way, that's also been tested. But guns that can't pierce aren't allowed to pierce through the recon visor. They have to be able to pierce in the first place. And I think the Shadow's supposed to be able to pierce because you can put the piercing mod on it, but we're going to have to wait until they fix that.
Yeah. I mean, it uses the same kind of logic as the Paw, and the Paw can pierce.
Yeah, and it's just it doesn't really strike me as a gun that should struggle with piercing. To be honest, they've done laser weapons piercing before in the past. It's not anything new. That was a thing. Although I also learned through piercing because there was a bit of a confusion among us for a while because when some of my friends were reporting it is letting you pierce with all guns, and some others were saying no, it's only piercing with guns that could pierce before. Turns out it depends on the kind of walls you hit, because those destructible walls, the ones that you shoot long enough and they fall apart and smash and stuff, you can't pierce them. Those things have to be destroyed to get through them. So don't be confused by that. But what is also amazing is the fact that the piercing all does stack rather nicely. So the fact that I can put the piercing mod on my Darn and I'm using the recon visor means I can shoot through quite a bit of environment here and get some cheeky shots in. Particularly nice with a character that is squishy. Bang. Bang. I see you, baby. The Darn is just awesome as well. So what the plan is here, even though I've been talking about, this is going to be a recon mine build, recon visor build. As you can see, look, I'm running around and not putting it on now because it's just so easy to forget about and keep track of when you're just trying to run around and gun. What I'm going to actually try and do is still a no fitness build of this character, but I'm definitely going to be focusing on his weapon damage first, and then basically burning what straggles behind or armor enemies that haven't got my attention. I've put like disruptor rounds on my Darn here. Darn's got some amazing force in it. Ooh, got me. The Darn's got some really good force in it, so it's just good for staggering enemies in that regard. But if I put some disruptor rounds and get the stun on there as well, not only is that going to get the shields down, so I'm doing like max damage with the flamethrower, it'll also allow me to sort of like panic them straight afterwards and just make sure I don't take any damage. I probably will go with the debuff as well for its rank 6 evolution, which lowers the damage the enemy do back to you when they've been hit with flamethrower, just to allow him to do that.
Yeah, you can get maximum 80% on that.
Yeah, the Sidewinder is shocking. Well.
Oh wait, no, you're not going to be able to get that because of his health factor doing the one...
Yeah. So yeah, if you went to... I tell you what, if you wanted to just do a flamethrower build of this guy, ignore his visor. It's not great. I'm not going to lie to you. The visor definitely needs a buff. It's really unspectacular power. at the moment. So if you want to do if you want to get the most out of his flamethrower, what you can absolutely do is actually get the debuff in the end of his health tree as well as the one at the end of the flamethrower, and actually do some really good stuff with it. I mean, there are so many power damage bonuses in the game on this character for you to not actually have to get hurt too much by not getting the armor multiplier. So, I think you'll be fine with that. As long as you can keep the guy alive, you can keep putting the damage out there. But the reason this is all so exciting is because power damage is good now! Oh, yeah, it feels great. I got an infiltrator build to come, a power infiltrator build to come for you later in this stream. And the sticky grenade, it just, it's good. The power damage is like super great now. This game's starting to pick up the pace now, and it just runs so much smoother. It's a lot more fun to play gold. Much, much more fun to play gold. Although, depending on the faction, because I'm going to tell you, damn it, I'm going to tell you, the Kett are so much more fun to fight. The Fiend's still broken. Okay, yeah, they've lowered his sync kill rate so that now he sync kills at the same rate as he does on bronze for all difficulties. The problem is he's still all over the fucking place and doing what he likes, so the fact that you can still be sync killed by the thing is still not really acceptable. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I've already had a video put up on my Twitter recently of him just seeping through the wall, getting me stuck inside him, and then murdering me at his own fucking pace. It's not okay. It's not okay. But apart from that bullshit, everything else about this faction feels pretty cool now, honestly. If you can get the Ascendant's orb down, you can probably take the Ascendant out before he's too much trouble. What else is there? Well, every enemy's now just squishier, and I'd have to just say, and that's part of why the Ascendant's more fun to fight. You can just deal with this faction and what it does to you a lot better. And see, that's an example of me using Flamethrower on this character when I thought it was safe to do so.
Just to point out that Remnant's aggroing works so well. It just had, if you didn't see it.
Oh, well, they always have. That's the one thing it always did. There's a lot of buffs coming for the Remnant VI now, and it's incredible, that power, but aggro is still strong.
Yeah, no, we're just staring at two deaths, and then you blew them both up in one shot. Full shield as well.
But yeah, the Remnant, I mean, the Remnant are only a problem because of the Observers, and the Observers continue to be a problem as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, other than that, the Remnant are okay. Well, it's not just the Observers, it's also their fucking hitboxes are awful. I really would hope that they could sort that out, because they're a pain in the arse to hit, honestly. The feedback's awful on it. But I have to say, they've done some buffs to the Outlaw, and yeah, the Outlaw have gone straight Cerberus now. They're like straight up Cerberus. It's like they're just cheap. They're just super cheap now. And don't worry, we will still be playing Outlaw. We never ran from the Kett when everybody thought they were a disaster fire. So don't worry, we're not going to be hiding from Outlaw. But there are definitely some complaints.
I really like the blowing up of fortification. It keeps saving me.
Oop. I put that on my Krogan Vanguard and still haven't actually used it, but then I just find him to be a particularly boring character.
It stuns everything, even shielded enemies, even though it says it doesn't.
I expect it would. It's supposed to be electric-based attack.
Yeah, it's essentially just overload coming off my body.
Nice. Okay. I still recommend going with the tank thing with him, but that's because I'm going to specialize him in like just close combat.
Yeah, but I don't stand still long enough to get the best.
I would recommend you do just go get in and just drill enemies with him. But you know, it's your character. You can do what the fuck you like with him. That's just what I do with him, just so he feels unique. Because let's face it, there's a lot of characters with turbocharge in this game. Too many, honestly. Well, there's hope for it now in the future with weapons, with more weapons becoming more viable. There's definitely going to be more of a reason to keep playing with turbocharge, that's for sure. So looking forward to that. Whoa, I'm not entirely sure why I got some crazy force on that bad boy.
I'm playing this guy so unique though, because I'm just running up to enemies and just blowing them up with my fortification.
And what, you're just getting, you're using that to stun and gun, are you, I'm guessing?
You got like that guy from the Citadel DLC.
Yeah, the tech armor guy. You have become him. Run up to the enemy, drop fortification, take him out. Bang, bang.
Yeah, but it's working so well with the Remnant because he's just blowing them up after I blow them up.
So it's working in tandem with me, is it?
Yes. I would probably vouch that the Remnant probably already has a better score than me.
Oh shit! Didn't realise he was gonna... I'm just gonna take him out. Actually.
It doesn't help that the Solarian is still squishy.
Shields regen super quick. Yeah, so the Dawn. Let's talk about this bad boy that I'm rocking here. The Dawn is awesome. I mean, I liked the Dawn before, but now it's actually had a damage boost and it's got a third shot. Fucking game changer. Absolute game changer. The Dawn is darn good. Big fan. Look at that. Stacked piercing, baby. And the recon visor is great for the dogs, at least, and the Kett's plethora of bullshit invisible enemies. I just wish I didn't have to keep switching it on. It's fucking annoying. I really don't think it demands that. The recon visor doesn't do enough for you to be so like temperamental.
For some reason, every time I explode next to someone with shields, it instantly gives me my fortification back, but I can't detonate it.
Yeah, no, your fortification regen is really high when you put that.
No, but I'm not even pressing it. It's automatically turning itself back on when I blow up next to people.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's taken a leaf out of the new assault turret buff and stuff. Yeah, I haven't even had a chance to play with that, guys. But my assault turret build from the last stream should be like so much better than it was when I showed it off, just because of the way they've changed it. So now like the power recharges the moment you throw it down, rather than after you blow it up. So yeah, completely changes the way it works.
It's really good. I was playing with it earlier.
Oh, good.
Nice to be able to throw down your turret like straight away after.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, now you can effectively travel with the thing, and that's what it needed to be useful, honestly. As much as this game likes to pretend that camping is a viable strategy, it's not.
Yeah, so if you blow up next to someone with shields, it gives you it straight back, but you can't detonate it until it recharges. So you've got
more excited about my Vanguard build, honestly. Okay, we're getting it's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
It says here in the scene. Oh, there you go.
I effectively murdered him.
Yeah, because I found with the Dawn, before they even buffed the damage, that it was always one shot short of being good. And now it's got that extra shot plus damage. I'm a huge fan of this gun now. It's annoying, it's going to have a go at me in a minute.
I've got a back. That beam just teleported up a level. Run. Run away.
Yep, 2 shots all you need.
Beam.
Burn, bitch.
Stay sharp.
Oh, the VI has lasted. Well.
Yeah, so the VI, yeah.
If I hadn't gone down, the VI would probably have still been alive.
Yeah, the VI's fucking awesome now, guys. It travels so much faster. It's just so much more. It does so much more damage. Its missiles is.
Essentially another player, though, isn't it?
I would have been happy if the missiles just like went off every 5 seconds like they do now. But the fact that they do that and do significantly more damage is pretty damn fucking sweet. I've had some comments that I haven't had a chance to answer on the last stream. Have I changed my architect build now that the Remnant VI is good? No, I haven't. I'm going to keep that build, honestly, the weapons build, just because it's unique. There's like a billion fucking characters already that I can just prime with Incinerate and get the Remnant and then detonate Incinerate with my other fucking power. I mean, that's the Human Engineer. I don't need to do that again. So I'm gonna keep the weapons build of the architect just so he's more unique in that respect. But yeah, it's so much stronger than I could have ever hoped it to be. the VI keeps up, the VI does damage, the VI detonates really good, and it heals up nice and everything. It's a beast.
Really good as well to fix the.
It's so good. I wouldn't be surprised if they nerf it. It's that good.
Yeah, you could equivalent to another player though. It's so powerful now.
It's better than most players you'll encounter.
Technically, at least this guy now fulfills his.
Oh, that's a fiend.
He sacrifices personal defense and damage for a deadly robot VI.
Yeah, before he was making all the sacrifices and getting none of the rewards. Now he's getting a very, very juicy reward. Remnant VI kicks ass. Really does. 10 seconds, ladies and gents.
Oh shit!
I've been hanging around here for the past 5 seconds. I just hadn't sent in me.
Come on, come on, come on! You can do it. No, I could just got in. Oh what?
Partial. Partial.
It's still a circle when I like that.
Yes, I agree with you, Zan. The Crusader could do with a bit more of a buff. I mean, I've only got it at level 2, but it's decent, but it's not quite there.
Fair enough.
I can't imagine the damage going up tremendously with more ranks.
Oh, I do have some stuff to talk about Tactical Cloak again, because that was in the stream we lost. But don't worry, I got more Infiltrator goodness coming. Look at the cow. Maybe I'll get full payment from this gold game rather than the 10 grand I got from the last one. Alright then, premium pack. What you got?
You're getting laughed at, armor.
What?
Oh, it's an N7 card.
I don't know. The
No.
The Piranha!
Oh.
Congratulations.
Oh, happy days.
Alright, would you suggest, since I've unlocked all the silver, just go for premium packs?
Yeah, skip the other pack.
Because you get 2 golds, so you're getting the same you'd get in.
The value for money's the same. Basically, if you bought just expert packs, you'd be paying half the price but only getting 1 gold every time. But the bonus that the premium pack has on top of that is that you can get ultra rares at the same time.
Yeah.
You know. So let's take a look at the build here.
Okay, since they got buffed.
So Recon Visor. Not a great power, but definitely has his uses. What I'm the biggest fan of is the penetration damage being at 85%. I think you only got to get it to rank 3 to get that. So you're almost hitting at full damage when you pierce with your guns and stuff. Very, very nice. Basically, I went with the recharge speed so I can activate it more often because the gun I'm using right now doesn't require any accuracy or stability. I definitely don't care for the advanced vision range because... you know, the only enemies I need to see are the ones that I'm in proximity of. So I just want the duration, so I just have to worry about that thing switching off less often. And then I absolutely... this evolution... what? Okay, things have been buffed pretty damn good now, but you still probably can't kill most enemies in a single second. So getting a 1 second duration bonus with each kill is just... there's diminishing returns, like super bad there. Go with this one so you can I was confused with this because like on the one side it's saying armored enemies will temporarily receive more damage from all sources, which just sounds like a general debuff, and then on the other side it says armored defenses are weakened by 25%, which makes me think they're just weakening armor mitigation, which would if this works the same as ME3's armor anyway, that only affects weapon damage and has no effect on your power damage. Because I'm talking about this in particular for like the power build of this character, whether this would be really would stack up with like an armor damage evolution from Flamethrower. According to myth, and I will pause on that because it is according to myth, it is a debuff to armored targets as opposed to weakening armor mitigation, but I'm not entirely sure. Either way, if you're going to fully max out this power, that's the evolution you want, because I don't know what you're going to be doing with the other one. Tactical Cloak is the same fare that I always recommend. I'll be talking more about why this is definitely the build of it you want with one of our later characters. So go with the damage, go with the duration, go with this. Very important. And Flamethrower, I will build on this character, honestly, just so I can deal with those like fiendish enemies and the like quickly. I'm gonna go with the damage. I'm gonna go with the damage over time, and I will go with the blinding heat, I think, when I get round to it. And for my Apex training, right now I've gone with the weapon damage, I've gone with the headshot damage, and for the final evolution, I'm going to go with this one. The power, only not to just increase my flamethrower damage, but also to increase my tech effect duration. That's not so much a benefit to Tactical Cloak, because I'm breaking out constantly to get the sweet, sweet bonus. That's more of a good thing for the Recon Visor, because that thing just keeps slipping to the back of my mind constantly, honestly. But that's the Turian Agent. Apparently, according to some, what was it, like a pre-order book or something? You said, Wild?
Yeah.
Yeah, this character has been planned from the beginning, and he used to have the trip mine as his other power, which probably would have been a much, well, it would straight up be a much, much better fit. I don't know why they decided to change it. Maybe they thought it was overpowered. I'm thinking it's got something to do with some of Tactical Cloak's bugs, which I will discuss later. I'm happy to see Flamethrower again. I would much rather see this power turn up more often, because I'm definitely sick of seeing Incinerate on everybody. But I would have probably gone with Cryo Beam over Flamethrower. Not only is that a better fit, but that would just work better for a glass cannon character. Sure, you have got to stand and hold the power as well, but that's also freezing that enemy solid, so they're going to stop hitting you. The freezing in this game works so much better than the panic effect does. Panic effect's very, very temperamental. Enemies frequently just ignore it when they want to do a different animation, leaving you quite vulnerable. But that's not to say that the flamethrower build of him doesn't work, just because the damage could be insane. I mean, let me just go back for a second and show you some of these bonuses. You got 15% at rank 2. You've got 20% at rank 4. And then you can get another 20% here. That's huge. That's 55% power damage bonuses. Massive. That's like Drell level of power. It's good. It's very good. And that's quite common in characters now. But let's move on to another. Right, so now we're going to take a look at some of the alternative human characters that I haven't shown you already. Still haven't unlocked any new ultra rare characters, I'm afraid. So we'll start with the human soldier again. This is the Big Mag build. You guys saw me start playing with this character at the end of the last stream. Now it's just looking a bit stronger, honestly. I've gone ahead and actually put on the Vanquisher with a piercing mod, now that I know that straight up works. Paradox. Remnant. Okay. Do need to get myself a revive pack. What should I do for you, baby girl? Definitely get you a cyclonic. And we will go ahead and... Tempted to go with a power capacity. Might just stick with a straight up sniper rifle amp. Yeah. Stick with what works. Get myself a revive pack and we're good to go. But yeah, did you see that, ladies and gentlemen? Palmerfeck played through a whole game.
Indeed.
It's the patch that lets you play the game. It's the ultimate patch. I have done the Angaran female. Yes, she was in stream 4 or 5?
4.
There's a search feature on the channel page, and you can just type in like the Angaran. I think it's the Avenger in it, the shadow one.
It was on stream 4 because stream 5 you did the Solarian.
Right, yeah. So stream 4. But I mean, if you are struggling to find character builds that I've done already, type them into the search thing on my channel, and because I do type that straight into the video description.
Oh.
Take a look at my big gun.
That is a big gun, sir. think you're trying to compensate for something personally. Yeah? Right.
It's my lack of arse.
Shit.
Yeah, that new male Turian is pretty bootylicious. Don't know when that happened. Probably the same time they got tall, I guess.
Okay, I'm playing. Stop shooting me.
See, I'm piercing. It's awesome. I can get the nullifier's weak spot with a Vanquisher. It makes me completely forgive the nerf. Honestly, the Vanquisher didn't need a nerf. They just needed to buff the other guns, honestly, because the Vanquisher wasn't OP. It was just, it worked. That was why everyone loved it. But the fact that it can pierce now, I can't say I'm salty.
No, I think I might respec this Turian soldier so I can, because if I'm using the Soned with him, I will be standing still for quite a while.
Yeah, you should be.
And the Soned is good now.
What? I'm getting shit.
It is good.
Yeah, that's a gun I might end up putting on this character if it is straight up good.
Well,
Vanquisher is
I can just stand
temporary.
Stand somewhere behind some cover, shoot, and I've got the damage resistance from behind cover, and I've got the damage resistance. Well, I will have the damage resistance for standing still for 5 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so you can get. He's so tanky, that Turian soldier. I think he's really worth getting close with. I wonder what I'll put on him. I don't know, maybe the piranha.
Oh, the piranha's excellent on him. The piranha's more run and gun for him.
Well, run up to them and gun.
Yeah, slide and gun, because you can't fucking run with him.
Oh, what? Terrible shooting.
Soned is just bullets for days.
Yeah, this is the Big Mag build. I do hope to totally have that rocking on this character. Because it is, I'm not going to lie, don't get the wrong idea, putting the Vanquisher with a Big Mag build of Turbocharge is very effective, very good. But just, I don't know, not feeling it. Not feeling the love. I mean, the Vanquisher I think mainly because the Vanquisher doesn't need that buff is what bothers me. It's like, it benefits from it, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't need to shoot that much. Obviously, this is a concussive shot build as well, and basically the trick is to stun your enemy, gun your enemy. Shocker, I know. You can fuck off. Bang. Okay. That didn't do good damage. I have to deal with ammo. Ah, curse your hitbox.
Hitbox isn't bothering me because I'm just spraying bullets in the direction.
Yeah, if you guys are still wondering where some of these weak points are, the Remnant, like straight up, you'd think with the assemblers, I think the belly's the weak spot. That
Yeah,
sort of pattern that you see on the nullifier, from the back of the nullifier, you've got those weird long tape things. You know, like from those, what are they called? The old IDE cables you used to get for, your hard drives and stuff. I think that was the name of them. Yeah, that shit that comes out of the back of him, it's got this certain pattern on it, and you'll also notice that the same pattern sits on, the belly of the assemblers. I think that pattern is your go-to with, most of the Remnant faction. I mean, the Observer hasn't got one, but if you shoot it in the eye, the Observer will die. In fact, you probably should just go for the eye in general, because the rest of its body just seems to fucking ignore damage. Yeah, so belly for the assemblers, go with the eyes on the observers, obviously go for the orb or the crotch of the nullifier, or get the tape in the back. Because it's the back of the orb if you have a hard time figuring out why. Go away, Breacher, just fuck off, seriously.
Reading a flat line.
Brian! And yeah, so the destroyer I think he's a fantastic boss. I really, really do. I got no quarrels with the design of the Destroyer whatsoever. I actually find the Destroyer quite a very entertaining boss to fight, especially in a game like this. So this is the thing with the Destroyer. I think everybody's probably worked out that inside his maw, when he fires his like, main cannon attack, you get a sweet damage boost for that. I think it's like 8 times the damage.
Yes.
Yeah, it's huge. You'll see it. You hit him in the mouth and you just know you're hitting the right spot with him. But before you get to that point, just blowing up his turrets on the side, not only is that beneficial to you so you don't get hit by his turrets, but that like drops his like his shields like by like a third of their health. So it's like you just got this interesting enemy with multiple weak points that you just kind of need to chip off. You need to like pull the Destroyer apart. It's really quite dynamic and fun. I think he's a cool enemy.
Yeah.
No cheap shit with him.
What's not cool about him is that when you blow off the turrets, each turret you blow off increases his movement speed.
Yeah, see, he's dynamic. Yeah, so there's growth as it's like the battle like takes on like so many different stages with a Destroyer. I think it's a really fun enemy design, and I've never feel angry when a Destroyer takes me out. If a Destroyer takes me out, I'm like, oh, there's the Destroyer. You know, it's like it's straight up damage I can respect.
Headed your way.
Like,
Attacks that I can understand, and a battle that's just dynamic.
Walls, but he has shot me through a wall before.
Has he shot you through a wall?
Yeah, that might just have been a laggy game.
Yeah, probably. Oh no, I'm gonna crash!
No!
No!
Oh no.
What happens?
I think I just black screened.
Yeah, well, sucks a little bit. Oh well, we'll hold down the fort for you to get back.
Yay! Well, it had to happen sometime, I guess.
About to mention, because I saw the double nullifier action there, that the nullifier thing has been fixed.
Oh, that's a good point. Maybe not fixed though, because it caused my game to fucking crash. Doesn't drop frames, just drops you out. Goodbye, consumables.
Oh, we started the round again. Why are we on wave 0?
Because I was the host.
It'll fix itself. You'll have to join the session then, Bwnci.
I'm not last anymore. Yay! So the Hornet is not good, as people are saying, but then again...
No, that was a troll.
I don't know, it doesn't seem very good on my character. And I'm using a gunner character.
What level is your Hornet?
Like 5, I think.
Ah. There's still time.
Or 3. 5 or 3. I just know it's one
There's
of them.
definitely time then. Okay. Let's start that up again.
That Sonad is so good.
Yeah. Mine's only level 1.
I tried the
Ow.
Hornet last match, but I went with the Roserad.
Yeah, I
I
don't see
still
the
haven't
point
got
with
that one.
secondaries. I always forget I have one.
I often only remember I have one when my gun runs out of ammo.
Even then, I don't.
Oh, get off. I mean, come on. Breachers.
Okay, I'm going to cover.
Oh, breachers, go away.
Oh, well, I guess. Well, so much for my Cyclonic 2. I liked you. I really did. Want to go ahead and add some Cyclonics to your item store, BioWare? I mean, why aren't they? I just don't know why any of the equipment you can't just buy with mission funds.
Yeah, they've got these mission phones and they don't.
They've added in the experience bonuses. That's a thing.
They're getting somewhere. Although, I would rather than just add a flat experience boost for doing random. That's what everyone wants.
Oh, I didn't actually realise that
I've done it
that was
live.
gone, but that's a very good call. Because I can honestly say I haven't noticed the difference from picking and random. Although I hope they fixed random. That's something we haven't tested, because random used to be really shit at being random. It would just frequently give you the
I've
same
been
map and
random
enemy
games
over
recently,
and
yeah, it's been
over
pretty random.
and over again. Oh, shit.
I'm suppressed.
Oh, he
here.
didn't get his score back. Yes, I'm not buying.
He didn't get his score.
It won't take you long.
Get off me. You preach bullshit.
If I'm having fun, that's what counts. I'm just fortificating everything.
I will say that concussive shot is nowhere near as cool as it used to be, and mainly because how it's used. Okay, and I'm gonna say I do like this grenade evolution. It's like pretty dynamic, but that's only because the recharge speed without it sucks. But you used to be able to just curve concussive shot like round crazy corners and cover. And the traction is just so rigid in this game that it frequently just fucking hits a wall.
Sometimes it curves. It depends what cover it is.
Oh, it does. I'm not saying it doesn't curve. I'm just saying it doesn't curve nearly as well as it used to. Okay, that concussive shot just exploded on the thick air in front of me, apparently.
I don't know if my fortifications is glitching or is that an actual effect that it sometimes regenerates straight away.
I don't know.
Increase its recharge speed.
No, but I'm not
evolution.
clicking it. It's just instantly coming back on. I just can't detonate it again.
That might just be a sweet laggy bonus, honestly. Yeah, and I can't tell you, buddy. I don't actually know what you're referring to. You go ahead and deal with that turret. Fuck him up.
So I detonate
See his
to get
health
the
drop?
forward
That's a
position.
wicked damage spike. It's not opening up for me, though, so I'm going to kill him the old-fashioned way.
Oh, Sono's already doing that.
Squad member down.
No, bro. Oh, get the fuck off me. These enemies are still not okay. They're still not okay. Fucking bullshit. Oh, my God. Get over the wall. Fuck off.
This
Breach
game
of...
of war thing.
Come on!
So annoying.
Ah!
The Legend 27.
I
every
pressed
time I watch
ops
a
back.
video.
It just wasn't. It's having none of it.
Observe the multiple fronts there.
Oh man, I'm not okay. Look at this guy just jumping over this chest-high wall over and over again. The enemy A is so thick. It's annoyingly stupid. It's like what their movements like benefit nobody. So it's more annoying, honestly, that they do shit like that. Where's the observer that was just hitting me?
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
That's a good way to refer to them, I guess, Lex. He refers
off.
to the nullifier weak points as others.
All clear for now.
I just call them HDMI cables, but you know.
You can travel anywhere in this universe. There will always be HDMI.
Intelligence needs
A hack.
your
Happy days.
location for an entry point.
Because it's not an upload. It's still bullshit. Still total bullshit. Concussive shot? Where did you go, dude?
Each zone at close range.
Madness. Just absolute madness. What's going on here? Fucking... Go away! Okay.
Squad member down.
That wasn't a Medigel. Worked like one does.
I can't see what's going on without smoke in my face.
I'm surprised this is working as well as it is.
Ooh. Oh, that's a destroyer.
Split cover taken there.
Is his turret's gone? His turret's gone. Would
Oh, it even stuns armored enemies.
Fuck with me. Oh my god! I mean, 2 Vanquisher shots wasn't enough to stop the fucking breacher. No, not okay.
Go get
It stuns armored enemies fortification.
Quite cool.
I just
Stuns armored enemies. That's it's just the stun effect does that.
it just in the description it says no armored enemies, no shielded enemies. That it does everything.
Oh, right. Didn't realise it said that.
Enemies down. Keep your guard up.
45 kill.
I've been getting loads of them. It's so much fun. I forgot where the ammo boxes are again. Found it.
Ah, Steven's asking you when you're doing your build,
Time to go.
Bwnci.
Get to the extraction site.
Well, like I've said a lot at this point. Basically, I want the characters at their max level. I want to know the gun I'm actually going to recommend for the build. All that good stuff. You know, I want to give you a build, not a proof of concept. Right now, most of my characters aren't level 20 still because the grind is fucking real in this game. And I've still got to get a bunch of guns and stuff, and I still need to experiment with the guns, especially now so many have been made more viable. Because right at the moment, it's like the builds I could build videos I could do right now. They're just using a lot of the same weapons, but you know, there's just I'm here to inject a little variety into your Mass Effect Andromeda experience. So give me some time to get all the things kinked out. And I'll bring you guides. Right now, you're getting 4 builds every week, as is. Just keep checking out the stream.
But Bwnci being manipulative and people to watch him on.
Oh, look, it's a Palmer plant.
I've heard they're rare.
Squad member
Haven't
down.
seen it on
I keep,
Andromeda.
like, always going for the Destroyer's weak point, but I would say it's probably still worth getting his turrets off, because they just do more shield damage than hitting his weak point. Obviously, that's going to vary from gun to gun, but I'm just saying for most, it's probably going to be how it rolls.
You're welcome.
Out.
Oh shit, it's extraction.
That it is.
I'll be observed. Go away, observe.
No, don't you dare.
Observe.
That's how Apex gets it done. Come on home.
Sweet damage resistance. Keep me alive from observers. Good night, Adrian.
Somebody slinking off to bed already? Nighty night, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you can see, game crashes in this still very much exist, but they're less often. Sorry, Sentinel. She's a good girl.
This Bwnci propping up the bottom of the scoreboard.
The build's good, I promise.
Combat
fact,
fitness 5.
let's take a
Is it
look-see.
even worth going to 6 with combat fitness?
So, right now, turbocharge is... I've gone with the duration. Recharge speed or duration? I always go with the duration, personally. Due to the gun I'm using, I've gone with the damage and force, because I don't need the stability and accuracy. It's a sniper rifle. And then, obviously, I've gone with the big clip size bonus. If I was to switch to the Soned, I'd probably go with the accuracy bonus. For concussive shot, right now, it's just going with the grenade, or the repeat concussion. So now it basically is turned into a grenade power. Makes it far more efficient. You can basically stun and gun with some reckless abandon. Go with the radius, just so you can make sure you hit your target. In fact, hit multiple targets with concussive shot. And then I'm going to recommend you go with the damage versus shields, because this is obviously going to be something that's almost exclusively beneficial against mooks. It's not going to really do anything against your bosses for you. Frag grenade, I'm going to be leaving at 1. Munitions training, I'm going to be going with the weapon damage. I'm going to be going with the reload speed, clip size, and spare ammo. And then I'm going to be going with the debuff here. And then for combat fitness, I've got the health and shields, I've got the damage resistance while airborne and evading, and the bad boy that is hold the line gives me a 200 damage resistance bonus when my health drops to 30%. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start up a new lobby. We just did Paradox, so we're on 0 gold. What did you say, buddy?
You don't like my host, do you, Bwnci?
I just want to make sure everything works. You know what it's like when you get off host.
Alright, fine. Well, while we're doing that, I'll check my strike teams, see what they're on. Okie dokie.
Oh, everyone left.
They simply moved. Right, okay. Next human we haven't looked at. Oh, that's the Adept. This is an interesting build. I'm actually going to go ahead and change the weapon right now, I think. I was using the
didn't
Raptor.
you do the Human Adepts in your first stream?
Yeah, but there's two.
It's the same
Kind of like there's
thing.
two human soldiers. I just
Oh, yeah.
played the human soldier. Right, I'm actually going to switch this up to the Shadow, because it's pretty fucking badass. It doesn't pierce. It should, but it doesn't. I don't need any extra tunnel vision, thank you kindly. So this is a weapons build of the Human Adept. I left this screen without putting on my boosters. Oh, my Cyclonic 2's gone. Should I go with Sniper Rifle or Disruptor?
I
It's
wonder
a
if the bug
30%
is still there with
bonus.
Disruptor rounds. Oh no. Disruptor and Vanquisher, that, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and do that. No, I need a bunch of first aid packs now, don't I? Yeah.
I'm just going to move my plate. I'll be back in a second.
Alright, buddy.
I've readied up so you can start if you want.
Much appreciated.
Would you say playing with just a sniper rifle will not affect your play negatively?
Well, I do it a lot, so I'm going to go ahead and say no. The biggest drawback is the tunnel vision. But, you know, at the same time, I kind of feel like it's a fair way to balance the kind of damage it does.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen you get sync killed because you were scoping.
Yes, that's a thing.
Like you couldn't see the Ascendant teleport behind you.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
bubble.
It's a drawback. I'll definitely say that. Okay. So I'm not gonna pretend this is the greatest fucking thing in the world, but it is something else you can do with the. Thank you, Wild. It is something you can do with the Human Adept.
Can I sing now?
No. Do you know what movie that song's from, Farmer?
Yes.
Oh,
Me?
yeah.
Yeah, I watched the original Transformers film. I have it on DVD.
Oh, okay, good. Probably the best one.
We've had this discussion multiple times, Wild, and every time you say, do you know what it's from? And then we sing
I
along a
haven't-
little bit with
I
it.
haven't
In
said-
Wild's defense, you don't know a lot of songs. Like a
No, I
lot of songs.
Normally I don't. I think I don't know the song, and when I put it on and listen to it, I'm like, oh, I recognise this.
This one's simple. Clear.
We don't need no education.
I still
Name that
don't
track.
know that one.
Yeah, I know you don't know that one.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know,
that
the
hurts.
classics.
That
Okay,
Young and in my prime, move me on.
back. Oh, this is not working out. Need some shields. So I do this. Shields. Yeah, so I got the pull evolution that lets me drain shields from them. I've also got the melee evolution, so that when I thump them, I get shields. So that's basically how I'm trying to keep this character alive. And I gotta say right off the bat, though, this was not the plan. I really thought that the whole pull thing worked when you just yanked them into the air. I didn't realize you had to, you know, use them as like a meat shield to get the shields. That's disappointing. That is very disappointing. I don't know why that's the thing you're forced to do. I'll be honest with you. I would have thought it would have been much nicer if I could have just lift the enemies in the air, get the sweet debuff on them, because that's also what this build's all about, and then just gun them down while my shields simultaneously reload. I don't think that's game-breaking at all. I think that's pretty fair. This character is squishy as sin, but unfortunately I do have to bring everything to like a standstill in order to regenerate, but it is an option I have with this character. But ultimately, the weapon damage works because, well, she's got some minor weapon damage bonuses in her passives, but she's also got an amazing way of just debuffing the crap out of enemies with pull. And the Shadow is pretty beast. It's like it's your collector sniper rifle, but without the reloading bullshit. When this thing runs dry, that's it. That's all you're gonna hear about it. Honestly, you just you can keep playing the game. The game doesn't come to a standstill, so that you can cool the thing down. You just need to just get away from said enemy for a bit. So do this. And, well, jumps. So yeah, let's talk about this fucking Outlaw faction. Their DPS has gone up a lot, and this is annoying because, well, their movement speed is ridiculous. It's like these guys are like completely not built for console gaming. I literally cannot track their enemy movement. If these guys just want to strafe, which they love to do, you can just hold down the your aim button with max sensitivity in the direction they're going, and you won't catch up with them. It's not going to happen. And that alone is just super bullshit that I literally can't keep up with the way these enemies move. They're super good at dodging. They're super hard to track with your scopes. And now their DPS is crazy as well. They've basically become a faction of phantoms. And yeah, they're annoying. They're super annoying and cheap now. They need to be slower. They need to be so much slower on consoles. I mean, I'm sure this is fine on PC because, you know, PCs can just fucking track anything with a mouse. Let's be honest. Oh shit, that's incendiary shit. Very low-key inferno grenade.
Artifact is secure.
Yeah, so the Hydra, if you want to talk about more weak points, by the way, though, the Hydra, you can obviously destroy his missile thing. It's a lot harder to do nowadays because now that actually scales with the difficulty. It should. I'm not bitching about that. And so that'll stop his missile attack being anywhere near as effective as it usually is. And then you want to shoot the ventilation thing on his back. Very, very Atlasy. Bring me ammo. This chick's got like a really like masculine kind of tone to her everything she does. And she looks like such a girly girl. Okay, I can get this last one.
Oh, double
third
fortify
one.
kill. I'm on fire.
Useless shields.
The shots are on fire
Use
too.
the shields. They were pretty fucking useless then, not gonna lie. Probably should have just grabbed one for a bit. You prick, come here.
Careful.
I got
The new flat cannon is pretty sweet as well.
I can tell you're getting quads.
Krogan quads?
But then again,
Nearly through. Got the drop.
okay, I like this build, especially the shotgun.
I'm reading a flat line.
What the hell?
Oh.
I'm video clipping that.
No! No! What? Oh.
Artifact recovery is complete.
Yeah,
Nice job.
these guys are savage now.
Teammate injured.
Quotum demonstratum. My hero. Let me just go ahead and pick you up there, buddy.
Honestly, I thought the guy was still fucking stunned. Apparently not.
Whoop. My shield!
3 left. Go get him.
Oh, that's 2 arrows dropped through dry. Need another one. There we go.
All clear
Oh,
for
I love it. I thought if I stun them, then I just turbocharge shotgun them in the face.
Congratulations,
And I
you
can-
have brought the Citadel Turian to life.
Enemies headed your way.
And I don't feel guilty because you've got the piranha now. I never use it, to be honest.
Hold on, Brian, do you have the piranha?
Nope.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
feel
There you go.
guilty. You're a bad person.
Get more ammo.
But the hash does its job.
I've
The scatter shot
actually
is now-
grown off the hash, like proper gone off it.
Yeah,
the scatter
the
shot I'm starting to
scatter
love a
shot
bit more
The scatter shot's better than the only thing
than the hash
that
now,
it's got
yeah.
going for it now is Hesh has got a bit more rate of fire.
There's a lot of bullshit going on over there, I don't know.
Looks dead to me.
Oh, I remember this song, you're off Scarface.
Okay.
Sorry, I just got random songs on, I don't even know where they're coming from.
Is this
Probably
like,
your
one
music
of
player,
these-
if I had to guess.
Is this one of these
Just random
YouTube
generated
suggest playlists?
Yeah.
Right. Mine are probably full of fucking... I don't know what mine is full of, actually. Not listen to music, well, no, I do listen to plenty of music on YouTube, but... You know what, I'm going to write out there. I think it's probably going to be full of Disney songs, because I do like Disney songs.
So, same. I always just sometimes feel like a Disney song.
And you look like one too.
Bring me ammo.
You are not.
As you can see, just like the collector sniper rifle, this bad boy is so good at putting ammo effects on. Don't know what level mine is, I think it's 3.
Keep it going.
So, you know, there's definitely room for growth too.
I'm enjoying how the new Venom functions. It's still got the annoying, you know...
Enemies incoming.
the hard
Yeah,
to-
but I had to go with the Venom because I was trying to do the no fitness build with the flamethrower on the Turian Agent straight up the first time I played him, and I thought, oh, the Venom might be good because that's a good way to knock enemies out of cover, strip shields, and, you know, get the flamethrower going. Did manage to make some progress with the Venom shotgun. I've noticed that most of the problems I've been having with the charge shot is the fact that once you've done a charge shot, there's a delay before you can charge again, which was what was throwing my game off with it so much before. Shit.
Squad member down.
Okay, that's a long missile barrage. That's for sure.
Squad member down.
They're in a click.
Come here. Oh my god! I wanted to pick up the dog, not some dickhead in the background. Thanks.
I'm away.
Didn't even know that person was there.
Tear down the Hydra.
I am not using fortification as it's meant to be intended.
Best way to use it.
I mean, this pariah is quite possibly the worst. I mean, she just runs circles around you for some fucking bullshit reason. Oh my god. Where was the other shots coming
I
from?
got you.
Where? I don't know who hit me then. When I pulled that guy, I don't know who was the guy who finished me off. This is my problem with the Outlaw faction. Just get around too much.
Three more to go. Squad member down.
Wow. Saw that missile to
that
the face.
missile. On my screen, I was in cover.
Okay. As long as you don't want to give us uploads, that's cool. checking out my ponytail.
Sources
Don't
say
mind
key
me.
data is scattered around this area. Find and recover that
I
data.
think they've done some work on the hair, personally.
My shields.
Berserker in
Captain
bone.
Jack Sparrow.
This chicken nail is
Arrgh.
wow, I'd let you fly off there, Farmer.
If I must.
Hydra behind.
Get more ammo.
Come on, come on, come on.
Bring me ammo.
That's still pretty long.
Are you literally doing that? Oh, that's not
That's a grenade.
Data's received.
I go over to the ammo box.
Sweet, sweet power damage now. Those combos, they feel good. Look at that guy, man. Look at the way they move. This is not console mechanics. Oh, and he just hopped. He just straight up fucking hopped that shit. Incredible. He hopped it while in hardcover. They're not fair. I tried the other evolution, by the way, in case you're wondering, the Biotic Link one, which I know has been nerfed. They fucking hit that Asari Adept in all sorts of places. Not to anybody's surprise, I think, but they did it.
Those guys are dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I tried the Biotic Link thing. It no. You'd think, oh, I can just pull a target and get some shield straight up from that, but no. I wasn't surviving better with that over the melee bonus, so that's what I decided. I can't track that Krogan when he's moving sideways like that. The crab walk is like the most dangerous thing these enemies can do to you. Just gonna gel.
No, I didn't know you were down. Turn on my lights.
I just got fucking punched in the back of the head by a bullshit fucking dog. Drop my dude. What's upsetting is the fact that I can't get the shield drain and the debuff simultaneously. Or at least I can't really take advantage of the debuff while taking advantage of the shield drain, which really does hurt the build.
Squad member down.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on in there, but I'm sure Shockwave will help. It normally does. Come here, you.
Get him, get him. Good.
I like your empty health bar. That's cool.
Mission complete. Full team secure. Good work.
So yeah, it's a weapons build of the human. I almost said sorry, adept. Human adept. There might be better weapons to use in the future. I mean, I did just unlock the piranha, but I don't want to get too close with this character. I think range is definitely her place with this kind of setup. And my shadow is got some growing space to do, you know. So I think this can only get stronger. And this is the reason why it's not a guide yet, guys. I'm still playing the game. I'm still unlocking stuff. I'm still figuring stuff out. You're just here watching me do it.
Yeah, Palmer, is a CTD issue sorted out for you?
CTD, what?
Crash to desktop. Or
Well, it's only happened 3 times since the patch.
Wow, this is a game where we can say it only happens 3 times. That's the problem.
Oh well, Palmer, look at your gold.
Yeah, there was.
Now look at the
plenty of
gold.
There was
I
lots
never
of
get that many
gold. Plenty of gold. Oh, okay, now I've got my Turian Havoc 10. Happy days. Vanquisher 5.
I have like 6 premium packs in a row, and I've not got one N7 yet. Oh, I got the Ghost 2 and the Turian Agent 2 in the same package.
There you go. Okay, yeah, so my Shadow's level 3. Okay, so here's the build. Pull is set for radius. This allows me to pick up to 2 enemies. I've gone with the defense debuff here. The damage over time, still not great. You're definitely going to get more damage out if you go with the debuff. And then I went with the biotic drain here. So when I've got them like hugging me, or at least when I'm hugging them, get 10% of my shields back every second. So I've got to hold onto an enemy for 10 seconds. I don't. Normally I'll try and get my shields up to about 50% and then I'll punch them, and that should knock me up to 70. Should be good to go from there, honestly. Singularity I'm leaving at 1 with this build. Shockwave at the moment is just got the radius and the range just to help with the detonations. But I'm going to go with this bad boy too, just because it's a really good primer actually. Surprisingly, it does prime through shields and armor. And of course your unprotected enemies just go straight up in the air. That's just to give you more crowd control, really. For offensive biotics, I'm going to go with the recharge speed of my power, so I can just get pull and stuff out far more frequently, than as you saw in that gameplay. Then I'm going to go with the debuff, so this will let me do even more damage. That's 20% there, stacked on top of the 30% here, so I can literally make enemies take 50% more damage. So his character, like I said, it can get stronger and stronger. And then finally, I'm going to go with the weapon damage here. Weapon and melee. The melee does benefit from that little health boost, but mainly just get that weapon damage in. And then for her barrier, I've got the max shields, I've got that melee evolution I was talking about, and then for the final evolution, don't really get many biotic kills with this character. I'm not entirely sure how beneficial that would be. This might be worth going for, just something to save you every 15 seconds, I guess. If I don't go for either one of those evolutions, it's probably worth getting Singularity up to rank 3. The recharge speed just lets you have another way to prime enemies and control unprotected enemies. Right then. So the final one for today is the good old Human Infiltrator. And it was when I was building this character after the patch that I was like, yes, they fixed power damage. Yes, they've done it. Although there are some bugs with Tactical Cloak that I do want to make apparent. What gun do I put on this character again? Ah, of course, the Equalizer. Right, let's move this polytrain on. Back to good old Kett, which I can actually say now. I think Kett are like the least annoying faction now. They've still got their like bullshit because the Fiend still can sync kill you and is still broken. But apart from that, honestly, with the less damage they've got and the more damage we've got, my favourite faction to fight is the Kett. I mean, they always were. But I was also very aware that there was a lot to hate about them, particularly with certain objectives. Those certain objectives are still a problem, by the way. But I would say that the Kett are definitely the most fun faction to fight in the game. They've literally gone straight up ME3 where it comes to balancing the enemy right now. The Outlaws, the ones everybody thought was easy because they were so defensive, are just straight up cheap right now. Their speed needs to go way, way down. Way down. I'll allow the damage if they don't move that fast because I can't track them. They're too quick. I need a mouse. But let's get some gear on. I do need to buy some supply packs. 3.
Are we doing the maps in order, or are you just randomly choosing them?
I'm in order technically.
Oh, okay. When's the ice one? I haven't played that all day. Is that after?
Yeah, but this is the last game. So I guess we'll just do that for fun.
Last game.
Although we have got, we're clocking in some really good speed on these games right now, so I think we might slip in a bonus Apex mission at the end.
What you mean that buff to damage and kill time going down means we speed up the games? Wow.
What a coinky dink.
I know.
It's almost like they've done something to just improve the flow and pace of the game, and suddenly it's just a smoother, more fun experience. I wouldn't have believed it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put a capacity mod on.
Wait, did any of your subs want to jump in?
I haven't had any messages, and you guys got my eye on the... Well, you guys are my eye on the chat.
Yeah, I've been, you know.
The offer's always there, guys. It's always there.
Let
what
me
should be
or
my
Palmer
other
or
thing?
someone know.
Let me give... let's just use some more. Use up all my disruptors, shall we? Yay. Okay,
For some reason,
so...
I can't connect to the stream through my phone.
As long as
Try
the stream's
through
working,
Twitter.
that's all that I care about, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, no, I
buddy.
think it's my phone keeps disconnecting is all.
Well, your stream's working fine so far.
Happy
I can't
days.
hear it, because obviously otherwise you'd be getting everything.
Well, I can't see the
Again.
chat going, what are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? So I think that's positive.
Are we going to have another quick game at the end of this one? Like,
Yeah, I think we're
Apex?
doing so good. If this will take another 15 minutes, we can straight up slip in an Apex mission. We'll probably look at that story one that's going on for this weekend.
Yeah,
You
bronze
got the
again.
touch.
Yeah.
Playing again.
Ooh, it's the
now
pretty
that
sunset.
they've, you know, made everything, well, faster. In a fast
Fun.
game, surprisingly.
Yeah, I know they gave us a really dynamic engine, and then they made it a real chore to like sort of slug through. It's not that anymore. So happy days. Mass Effect Andromeda Multiplayer is like really fun to play. So here we go. Power damage.
I have a different build to Bwnci. I actually have the power build with the flamer.
Ah, yeah, okay. I just didn't see. Yeah, I don't argue with its effectiveness at all. Don't get the wrong idea. I just like I don't feel it adds anything particularly unique on top of what the Krogan does already. Apart from more damage, it's still just flame the enemy, innit? Without the fun, stunning aspect of it. Okay, there. So yeah, let's recap on some of the shit we covered in the original part 5 of the live streams about Tactical Cloak, because they're very important with this build. So Tactical Cloak's got some bugs with it. This is what I was hinting at with the Turian Agent. I thought I could have sworn there was an enemy next to me for a second. Basically, if you go with the 6A evolution instead of the 6B evolution like I always recommend, this has some terrible knock-on consequences. For one, if you're using like a semi-automatic gun, you will only get the damage boost from Tactical Cloak on the shot that breaks Cloak, and no other. All the shots that follow will just be the same normal damage as it's always been. And this also has an effect with the sticky grenade. You cannot get the damage boost from Tactical Cloak on a sticky grenade without 6B's evolution. So you have to do that, and this is because this is probably partly connected to how Tactical Cloak now works in this game. Before, you had your damage window existed while you were invisible, and then there was a bonus 2.5 seconds after you broke it. Apart from the Turian Ghost, you had like a 20-second window after that, which is partly why he was so incredibly powerful. With this game, you don't have a damage boost while you're invisible. You only have a damage boost after you break Cloak. So, if you, because what we discovered, like, in the first stream, when I looked at the Human Infiltrator back then, oh, that was terrible sticky. I was using the sticky on enemies and going, look, the sticky still doesn't break Cloak, awesome, right? No, honestly, because that just meant that the sticky grenade did not do Tactical Cloak damage. You definitely want to break Cloak to make sure you're getting that damage bonus. Right. I will be using my sticky grenades, by the way. I just haven't found a particularly good mob of enemies. Or I did see one that was worth sticking earlier, the Anointed, but I actually forgot. Because I was deep in tech talk then. I still hate how the invisibility with this faction, that still needs some fine-tuning. It's ridiculous. Honestly, it really is. All these enemies being invisible. It's like, yes, people have argued, like, yeah, you can still hit them, because when you point your cursor on them, it highlights red when you're pointing at an enemy. But that just basically turns this whole bloody faction into like an 80s point and click adventure. It's fucking annoying. You just gotta hover your pointer all over the screen until you can see something that's interactable. It's not fun. It wasn't then. It's not now. So I hope they can still fine tune the whole cloaking shit with this faction. So the Destin's out of control with that,
Just 3
honestly.
hostiles remaining.
I appreciate it.
Bang.
Sensors clear for now.
Okay, so I've just realised when, even if you go into the ammo thing, you only end up capping with 10 bullets into the piranha.
Vader says hey, and he's loving the new update.
Yeah, it's good.
I can
So-
play.
Run that by me one more time again, Dill.
So I've got in my obviously turbocharge. How it, I think it's like the 4th evolution gives you a bit more ammo, or it just gives you a bit more ammo on my thingy.
Live fire.
Sorry, it's really hard to focus on what you're saying because now we've got Kett up.
I'll explain it at the end. I think.
Yeah.
Start menu.
Did I get him? As long as I'm here, he can't undo my work.
Data transfer
Yeah, if you want to just hang outside there, that's cool. You can fight out there all you like.
almost done.
I don't mind. I'm cool with that.
I'll go around the back.
So much, but it's so much easier to deal with their bullshit now, just because you can fucking deal with them now. You know.
Squad member down.
I just straight up died.
My character won't throw stickies. Jesus. I don't know why that's
This
locking
dog's
up for me.
probably-
That doesn't normally happen. That hasn't been my experience in the last.
Three left. Go get him.
So hopefully we are gonna be good here. We've done the hardest objective in the game that's still crookedly unbalanced.
I don't want to say it, but it was only wave 3.
Oh, are we? Okay, I'm
Yeah.
totally getting ahead of myself right now.
Music hasn't.
Okay, so there's a chance that we could get that again and it could go horribly, horribly wrong. But I'm feeling lucky we got some really good damage here.
Also, we have infiltrators. Or what?
You have me.
Yeah.
We have infiltrators.
Yeah, we do. Bang.
I'd prefer a giggle rather than that harsh comments, but okay.
Alright, cool. As long as we've got something that works for
Well, need Nick in there to get giggles from people.
I'm gonna have to start
Fuck,
being
Gage
less
killed.
stingy with my sticky grenades. I think I've been like I'm on a kick right now where I'm kind of reserving all my equipment for the streams, and then the stream comes along and then I'm using my equipment and I'm not taking advantage of it. I got a lot of stickies. I got 8 stickies here. There's really no reason for me to be this reserved for them. My mind's all over the place trying to commentate and play at the same time.
Oh, hello, Fiend. Fiend is
I keep
Fiend down
forgetting that the
Nope.
grenades you throw actually damage you, because I'm throwing grenades and running to the enemies to finish them off, because I've got a shotgun and killing myself.
Oh,
Bang.
for me. Oh, God.
there. Breakfast to
There you
go,
go.
God.
Yo, here he comes.
Oh, God, he's warped.
He's behind you. He's behind you.
Get.
Don't worry, my stickies will help.
What a-
Yeah, so the
sorry,
Fiend's
sorry.
weak spot, by the way, is those fins on his back. I think you can also get some bonus damage from
Face.
his Yeah.
Teammate injured.
I say fins, the gills would probably be more accurate, whatever the hell they are. Things that look like he's already had a chop in the just above his arse. That's what you want to be hitting. The recharge speed on my cloak is weird, which makes me think, because when we first started playing with the Turian Agent, we were like, oh man, this guy's cloak is super quick, and I'm just thinking, oh, is that just
I think they might
the
have
change? I think, no, the Turian Agent's just got a really fast cloak. It's like super quick. I think that might have been the benefit of, you know, because he's got the flamethrower, because if you do go the flamethrower build, by the way, guys, you can actually, by the time you've finished using that power, your tactical cloak will most likely be fully recharged, so you can just go straight up invisible again once you're done.
exactly what I've just done there.
Yeah, this character's
And then by the
tactical
time
cloak is
your
not the
cloak's
same speed
finished-
as his.
Hostiles en route.
By the time your cloak's finished recharging, finished duration, you can flamethrower again.
Yeah, so you just got that smooth continuous cycle, which is nice. I can I wasn't sure when I started playing with him because I had finished playing with this character, but I'm going to straight up and say yeah, his tactical cloak is much faster than your standard character.
Teammate injured.
Why is my stickies locking up there? That's becoming an increasing annoyance. Bang. I would not have got the tactical cloak bonus.
Oh
on
no!
this.
Someone bazooka me! Bazooka! Ah! Oh, I'm alive! You saved me!
The
it does
pause
work,
added
yeah.
some much needed suspense there, I'll be honest with you. Dude.
So it does, it's definitely what you can bazooka anyone out of a thing kill.
Yes, yeah, that still works. And also, don't know if you guys realise, but now when you bazooka an Ascendant, he loses some health. Even with his orb still up, was what I'm saying.
Alright.
Squad member
I stopped using bazookas on him unless I'm saving
Oh
someone's
no,
life.
oh no, stuck on a rock.
How to save a life.
If I could...
Oh, you
Oh,
do
it's
know
the same
that
song?
one.
Yeah, it's the same song.
What happened to those guys?
I have no idea. Oh! Someone save me again! No!
I can't move, you guys have to save me.
Oh, I thought I was alive then because my screen glitched out, but I'm dead.
Okay. No, you ain't stomping shit.
I am being shot at from every... Oh.
Bang. No. No!
Barricade.
Stuck.
Barricade like healing. Back away, Destin.
You dodged it. I'm sorry, enemies shouldn't be able to dodge your attacks unless they're aggroing you. I really hate the fact that they're like completely looking somewhere else. They don't know you're there, you're invisible. And then they still just go, whoops. And they just dodge you like it's nothing.
Squad member down.
I know I can't do that. And I'm jealous. Christ. Yeah, my recharge speed just seems incredibly long now. I've been playing with the Turian Agent. on my cloak has thrown my game completely off.
What is this on? Okay.
3 left. Go get him.
Get him. Can I just say that the Turian Agent's
Nice job.
cloak is like really smooth and fun? If you want to go ahead and make that the general recharge speed for it, I'd welcome it with open arms. We got devices! Yay!
Yay.
Do you know the
Infiltrators,
piranha? Did the
so-
mag used to be slightly on the sides? And now it's just straight up on top?
Find their
Straight up on top, yeah, it's always been up there.
Yeah, it was always been on top.
I swear it was slightly to the right.
Also,
swear
the damage got
wrong.
with the patch.
enemy tech shut down.
To survive.
Oh, shit, you were here. Just kind of dodged into you. The party train is coming behind you guys.
Squad member down.
Well,
I'm jailing.
out of
I could have got you.
Well, with the group of enemies
Just
coming
move.
in, I
Brian
yeah.
doesn't fuck around with fiends. He will not fuck around with fiends. He doesn't care that they only sink kill at a bronze rate. They're still bullshit. Because they can still sink kill.
Hang in there, Apex.
At least a couple of times I've been picked up by fiends since the patch. It actually hasn't been a bullshit one.
It is
One of them
better,
was.
but
One of them was. I was picked up from the other side of a room, but okay.
I was dragged under the map. Felt like Jaws should have started playing.
Oh, crap! You can turn real fast, huh? That's cool, too.
I'm just a portable barricade, I just can't detonate myself.
All enemy devices are now offline.
Don't you dare go away.
Watch out, there's ascendant coming on your left there, buddy.
My left?
Whoever's the purple guy with the barricade. There you are. It's pretty wild that sticky grenades cause a panic effect. I mean, I get it. It's just pretty wild. Sticky grenades did not need a buff.
They tried to pull it off and it got stuck to their hand. And then they tried to pull it off their other hand and it got stuck to the other hand.
There we go. See, it all went off once and we dealt with it because our power damage works.
It reminds me of grunts from Halo when you put a sticky grenade on them.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Good. Stay sharp. Who's ready for more?
I think I might get rid of the reach evolution, get the lingering burn. I'm always in, close enough to...
Yeah, I told you though, the passive range of flamethrower is just solid. Like even with him, Mr. Squishy, like I still think you don't need that extra range.
Time to go.
Just think of the damage you could be doing with the extra dot.
Plus, if you've got a flame and run, you don't have to worry as much.
You had a smidgen of health left, huh? Okay.
Now, Fiend, I know you're looking at us and you're thinking, ooh, yum. Brian's just upstairs, though. We know you love Brian. Brian the breakfast
I
dog.
think he wants a piece of Turian.
No.
No, he's going for Brian.
No, of course he's going for Brian. They love Brian. There you
Brian
go,
dead?
Brian. No,
Nope.
I killed the Fiend. Just to make
about.
sure.
Oh well, at
For
least
some
another one
reason,
will-
I
will,
can't get in my
boost
special
his
place on the Turians.
I'm coming, Bright.
I'm on my way as well. I should
Yeah,
go
wild.
first.
Yep.
Fine, I didn't want to revive him anyway.
Oh,
Here
there's
a
a box
beam. I
behind
don't know
me,
where
that's
it is.
why.
Oh, it's down there.
So this power build, you're probably thinking, why don't you do this with the Turian Infiltrator? He's got more power bonuses in his passives. Correct. But I would say the only beneficial one is he's got the extra multiplier in his passives, which I'm sad I can't get. But I would still say this is... the sticky grenade build is still just better with this character because Incinerate does a crap ton more damage than Energy Drain could even hope to do.
The double incinerate is just excellent.
Let me out! I don't want to move right now because someone's on me.
Ow. Of course it's a dog.
Squad member
How
down.
are my
20
shields down?
seconds.
Well,
I'm gelling.
okay. Ow. Ow.
Nade. 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 Can that work?
Yeah, it will do. Grenades are explosive like that.
Yeah, but mine are only at 1.
That's how Apex gets it done. Come on home.
If you weren't picking up on that, basically it's cloak, incinerate, shoot. Cloak, sticky, incinerate, shoot when you're dealing with groups or large enemies.
Why is take on me on? I didn't select take on me.
But I would say that bug that comes with tactical cloak's sort of break damage window, that's probably why, if I had to guess, the Turian Agent no longer has trip mines. They just didn't want to deal with that shit anymore.
That's like, oh, we don't want to fix tactical cloaks, so we'll just not give him that.
They don't want to fix the Fiend either. Just slow him down.
They fix the mine thing where, depending on how many a person can have out, someone else will.
I'm not entirely sure that was a bug. It should be. I would say it should be. A man's mind should be a man's minds, but at the same time, I actually want my mines to explode rather than sit around as a trap.
Yeah,
I
no,
think that's
that's how I
more.
like
That's
to
going to be
play it.
more annoying for campers than anybody else. So, let's have a look at the build. Sticky grenade. I've gone with the damage. In this case, I've actually gone with the power cells because, as you can see, it's a very spammy build. And then I've gone with the anti-armor. For tactical cloak, I'm going to always recommend you go with the damage, you go with the duration, because you don't need the movement speed. At least this will help you do revive teammates and get objectives done. I know I was bitching about the recharge speed not being cool, but how can you ignore a 40% boost to power damage and gun damage and a 50% boost to power damage? It's got to be done, guys. And then there's this one. This one, basically, like I said, you might be worried when I say, oh, no, you only get a damage boost when you break cloak. And obviously this keeping you cloaked would probably mess you up. But looking what it actually says in the tooltip, Tactical Cloak remains active briefly after attacking. Damage bonuses remain in effect during this time. What this suggests to me, and how it feels at least, but it's hard to tell with all the power bonus boosts, it feels like that's just keeping the aggro off you for longer. You're just getting that sort of anti-aggro invisibility, but still getting the break cloak boost with this evolution. I mean, you pick 6A and shit goes wrong. It's all I'm going to tell you guys. It's like semi-automatics don't get to the cloak bonus. Your sticky grenade can't get the cloak bonus. You definitely want to go with combat cloak. Incinerate right now is only at rank 5. I've got the damage over time and the anti-armor, and I'm going to go with the double Incinerate for some smooth crowd control. And for munitions training, I'm going to be going with the power damage and the extra grenade. Then I'm going to be going with probably go with this one. No. Reload speed, spare ammo, clip size. That's a tricky one. That's not particularly great. I think I'll probably still go with this, just for the reload speed. I mean, I'm using the equalizer, its reload's pretty good, but a better reload's a better reload. And then finally, I'm going to go with a defense debuff here, so that basically when I do shoot the enemy up, and then my, my powers go off, the sticky grenade explodes, the dot from the Incinerate sinks in. It's going to do some nice damage with this character then, still don't really need any fitness on her. Could go into my passives now, but I want to get that double Incinerate, so I'm going to hold off. Right, I do actually need to buy 2 supply packs, if I remember correctly. That is right.
Is today the 13th?
It is. Saturday the 13th, so don't worry about the bad luck. Maybe that's why the stream just went up smoothly.
No, because World War 3 was meant to start today, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, I forgot about World War 3. Maybe because it was never real.
Yeah, Mystic was
Well, I mean, a particular world leader is not exactly the most stable. Like, 2 particular world leaders are not the most stable.
Yeah, I can understand people thinking it's quite likely, but come on. Right, so we got 20 minutes, and which one's the story one? Is it the Chasing the Arkan's Obsession?
Yes.
Okay, so this one's lowering our health and shields by 25%. Let's knock this bad boy out to send the stream off.
Bronze?
Let's use the...
It is a bronze. Who to play?
I'll play this chick.
Who do I feel needs to... You know what? Let's go ahead and check out the assault turret now. Because I haven't done that yet. I'm going to change your raptor to shadow as well.
For whom? Duelist. I'm at close quarters.
Talon, I think I might go with.
So let's have a look at the new assault turret. Yay. I know I did a little talking about the weak points on certain enemies, and you're probably wondering, well, what about the other enemies? The other enemies is in the head. Shoot them in the head.
I just love every colour scheme you use. I don't know why.
Because I'm funky fresh.
Yeah, probably.
On Paradox. I wonder if it's a nighttime map, because I think it's a nighttime.
I know you're a big fan of my Solarian Architect's new colour scheme.
No love for the
You guys have only ever seen him as Mr. Brown, but I got him at rank 10 now, so I painted the guy up. He looks good.
I think it's mainly we haven't used the Hornet because I don't think we've tried it ourselves.
Well, the problem is it's quite hard to kind of get into that mindset again, because we did use the Hornet once. We were not impressed, and we never looked back. But now it's time to start looking back at some of these older guns, and we'll get there.
Yeah, because I remember using it before patch, and like on bronze it couldn't kill enemies.
Yeah. This looks much cooler from their point of view than it does mine.
Oh, I love
Take my word for it.
She's like fucking... She's ninja.
Quite cool.
Okay. Let's go! Patsy! I suppose I shouldn't call you Patsy as well. No, you weren't affected. Never mind.
Oh yeah.
See, look, it's already recharging.
Just a side thing. The Crusader is too strong for bronze.
The game's gotten so strong now that everything's too strong for bronze. Look at that. I found a new location with an enemy. I put on my assault turret. My assault turret has gone ahead and boom!
Just put it down on one of those
working.
roof things and it shoots down on everything. Like one
Yeah,
of
but
those
we
pillars.
had the flamethrower and it's more useful close range.
Still got to
okay.
detonate the fucking thing, which is an unnecessary annoyance, but...
That hurt them.
Need more
Ready.
Yeah. I mean, we
hard
could have
to
gotten rid
hit
of the
the melee.
detonate feature, but
I mean, I would have just preferred it so that the new turret destroyed the old turret, but this
I think it's
is...
because they've got the feature
very
where you
decent
can tell the
development.
turret what to attack. That might
Yeah,
be the reason.
yeah, no, yeah, that's a very good argument. It's let the functionality's less failing in that aspect and just covering a completely other one, because now you can direct it to attack specific enemies, and that is cool. You know, that is good.
I need to change a setting. Hold on. How do I change settings again?
Press either the option button or the giant touchpad button, because we need 2 option buttons apparently, rather than just letting that be our second power button.
I just stood back and let my turret kill that enemy because... Yeah.
Still got cryo? We ignore it now, do we?
No, I've this is the...
Oh, I was talking to myself, buddy. I'm not ridiculing anything you're doing.
Fine.
Can't find any enemies. I see red dots and gold of them and you just murder them.
Yeah, I'll go with the bronze, baby.
Pretty sure we can each go to a separate sector of the map and just take anything on that goes there.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of people, even before all the awesome buffs, they all said this game's harder than Mass Effect 3. Yeah, I mean, yes, because everything was so underpowered, but no, because look at this. I'm sorry, ME3 Bronze has always been harder than Andromeda Bronze, if you ask me. Your enemy, the characters take a lot more damage. The enemy are a lot more stupid. That's like really stupid.
We've got to read on another priority.
Lexus
killing
said
them with
that he
backlash.
wishes the Remnant VI did the same kind of thing as the turret, but I disagree. The Remnant VI is so strong now that it needs that recharge speed if it goes down.
Yeah, I don't think making the Remnant VI travel like you can with the assault turret now is good anymore. Once upon a time, I would have absolutely agreed with you, but the thing's teleport feature is like it's good now. it does keep up with you if you tell it to. It doesn't get stuck as much, and when it gets round to you, it does damage.
It heals itself now. It actually self-repairs. So
Yeah, it's good. It's really solid. I would be surprised if they don't nerf it.
yeah, you could probably solo a gold with that thing.
I wouldn't say so, because if you get an upload, you're not so
Yeah, it only takes one bad objective, my friend.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying.
Because the upload is something that definitely needs rebalancing, probably more than any of the powers of guns in the game. The upload objective is just wrong. It's so flawed in its design. It's like it's not designed for this game. It's just in it. It's awful.
The melee's quite cool on this chick.
Yeah, you get invulnerability friends.
Oh, you look like a big ladybug. Yee.
A floating, dancing ladybug.
Watch your ass.
I think you. No, you didn't cancel it. Get him! Boom.
I'm seeing
You're
where
dead.
I'm jumping to before I actually jump there.
So this is a story mission. It's story mission if you You read the brief, I guess, because as you can see, it's standard Mass Effect affair.
We are slightly weaker. Oh well. The
Yeah,
Kett are substantially weaker, so
that's a very good point. Get him, Robert.
literally my robot is taking on many Kett. Oh, they finally killed it. There we go. Here, have another one.
Like, I find it funny, like, it doesn't die on gold, but it died on silver.
Tell it to get good, bro.
To be honest, I can leave mine in a position right now because it doesn't have the flame.
Wait, did you take the recharge speed with it, or did you take the shield regen?
What? Remnant VR?
I originally took the health, but
It's 6 now.
but then people told me that that was broken, and I switched to recharge speed, and now I know it's fixed. I've switched right back.
Yeah, I respect my architect after they changed the VI, and it's got the health regen now.
Enemies headed
Yeah,
your way.
you want that bad boy to tank because now it can. Does some really nice crowd controls and that really nice damage.
I give it the extra 100% health as well, so it makes them more tanky. A lot of
It's
people got this.
120% health now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Get him, Robert!
I don't. The damage thing, I don't see why people use.
Oh, you
it.
weren't primed? That's a shame.
Oh, did you know the damage thing is actually 100%?
Nice!
So it's actually worthwhile getting if you want it to do just lots of damage.
Yeah, but it's around longer. To me, that's doing
Yeah.
better.
You can either make it a glass cannon, or like, if you went for the prime evolution at rank 6, the damage could be useful, but I wouldn't say it's useful. Being tanky is better, I think, for the VI.
Yeah, because as we said to the guy in chat, you know, it's you don't need to travel with it now. It travels itself.
Yeah, it comes near you if you've got a bunch of enemies, and if you don't have many
Come on,
enemies
Robert.
near you,
Where are you?
it fucks off somewhere else and kills everything.
Yeah. As it did in that first game, I didn't tell it to go attack those two destined, and it just.
Oh yeah, that was brilliant. There was 2 destined just stood there, not shooting it, just looking at it. I went up there, primed them, and it one-shot both of them. All I did was stun them.
Yeah, it hits real nice and hard now, I've got to say. And yeah, you can go ahead and giggity that.
Intelligence
It's on the
needs data
house.
from your location. Look for an enemy.
Giggity.
Go on, Robert.
They have an ascendant.
Palmer, when you're ready, dude.
What? Oh! Sorry.
There you go.
Charge machine.
There we go. Get him, Robert! Boom! No, too soon.
Well, that was a.
Yeah, that was not long-lived. Robert, get him! Bang. Oh, I can't blow up the enemy in time. They have a terrible habit of just dying.
Does the shield last as long as until it's broken? Is that how the shield works?
Which shield?
Yeah, as
The
long
one
as
I'm
you're holding
using?
it, it lasts.
Oh, the backlash shield. Yeah, it does.
I have it on toggle, so.
Well done. We've got the data.
Low on ammo.
Okay.
Ooh.
Get him. Go get him!
I mean, I shot that guy through the floor.
I wish I could do that.
Nice job, Apex. Keep it going.
Takes some getting used to remembering biotic charges, double button. But I prefer it.
I hate double button, and it's made all the worse because we've got a giant button on our controller that already performs a task that's already in motion. But I was immediately diffused from my anger there because I just saw a croak and do a jig. So there you go, silver lining. I just love the way their head sort of like disappears into their fucking like neck.
I glitched out. I biotic charged to an enemy, but I'm also getting bubbled sync killed at the same time.
Are you actually sync killed, though?
Yeah, it killed me. I was killing an enemy
Oh,
and
right.
I just died because I biotic
I didn't even
charged
get
out.
any notification about that on screen, like zero.
No.
Yeah, no, because it glitched. I biotic charged out of it, and I was killing someone, then it just teleported me back and I died.
Oh, it's good to see the classics are still there. Jesus.
Well, I mean, bioscavenging through time is annoying, and it seems whenever it feels like it, I guess.
Yeah. I thought it was just a 0 thing at first, but you've done an icebreaker, so... Burn, bitch! Oh, I haven't got my overload. Oh, no! Yes. Get him, Robert. Burn him. Burn him. "30 seconds.
Need more clips.
You know, the difficulty's too low when extraction feels long. It's like, oh god, this extraction's going on a bit. Roberts for everybody.
We get it done, whatever the cost.
Hallelujah.
What are your mods for the shadow, Bwnci?
What's that, sorry?
What are your mods for the shadow?
At the moment, I'm using the barrel and the ultra-light materials. When they do get around to... If they do get around to fixing the piercing mod, I will be replacing said ultralight material with the piercing mod.
Ultra material seems really because it only does it by 40%.
Yeah. It does not like help. The bonus it offers is just like, okay. Did I just get a neat, clean 20 grand there?
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. There you have it, guys. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I hope we're all smiling. We're all smiling and having fun because the game is getting better. What's happening next week is a damned good question. Unless I can get myself these ultra rare characters, I think what I'm going to be doing is revisiting some of the old characters that I've already made some changes to. So things like my human soldier here. He's changed a weapon, has changed how I play with him a bit. What else have we got going on here? What else have I tweaked? I think I'll just try some new weapons for the Solarian, both the Infiltrator and the Architect. And also, I think I might actually play this character again, maybe, because I've gone ahead and stuck on, what's the Krogan shotgun called in this one? The not Claymore.
The Ruzad.
I put the Ruzad on her because that's got an innate melee bonus on it that you can slap a melee bonus on top of to obviously help her do a lot of melee damage. And yeah, I want to check that out. It's not like I ever shoot with this character, so yeah, there'll be some repeats unless I can get some new characters, guys. But I will be doing different things with the characters. We're in this together to see how the game continues to grow and flourish. Hopefully, I'm gonna just put up my Solarian Architect to make Dylan gush for a bit.
I don't even get all those colours. It's unfair. I have like 2. I don't even
You
have
can
tint
keep
3
your
yet.
hat on. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I hope you're all enjoying the game. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I hope you come and join me next week for more. Until then, guys, it's been beautiful. Let's do it again sometime.
I hope you enjoy me too.
Yes, it's good to have you here, Dill. Finally.